Okay, here we are for part 2 of lesson 8, which is all about area. The second part is pertaining to circles and trapezoids here in a little bit. First of all, we need to know the area of a circle. It's pi r squared. And remember, whenever we do these calculations, we'll just leave the symbol pi. So let's find the following boundaries. Here's our r, which is 4 inches, formula pi r squared. In this case, our r is 4. So we have pi 4 squared, which leaves us with pi times 16. And remember, we should flip the order of these two because it's just more mathematically pleasing to read. 16 pi, and our unit is inches squared. Okay, and number 2, they give us the diameter. Remember, radius equals 1/2 of the diameter. So in this case, if our diameter is 10, our radius is 5. Pi r squared, but our r is 5, so pi 5 squared. That's equal to pi times 25, or maybe a better answer, 25 pi. And we are in feet squared. Okay. In number 3, we have a composite shape. Let's find the area bounded by the circle and the outside of the triangle. So we're looking for this area right here. Okay, the way we're going to do this is we're going to find the area of the circle, find the area of the triangle, subtract the area of the triangle from the circle. Okay, so the circle can be 1, the triangle will be area 2. Let's do this. Area 1, the circle. Pi r squared, where r is 2. So pi 2 squared. That is equal to pi times 4, or 4 pi. Alright, now, area 2, the triangle. Remember, triangles are 1/2, length times width, base times height, whichever you prefer. In this case, it's 3 and 2. Length and width, or base and height. Here they are right there. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2, or half of 6, is 3. Okay, so final answer, we need to put these both together. Now remember, this is a donut problem where we're taking the inside out. We have 4 pi minus 3, and our units are meters squared. Okay, now remember, you can't put these two together because this is pi's and this is a whole number 3. They're different. So that's our final answer. Okay, let's go to the very last page for areas of trapezoids. Now remember, on the first part of this lesson, or the first half of this lesson, we did the area of a trapezoid, but we broke it into a triangle and a square, which is okay, but here is a good formula that we're allowed to use for trapezoids. Base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times how tall the trapezoid is. Let's use that formula to find the area of this guy here. Area is equal to base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times how tall it is. Well, we can say this is base 1 right here. This is base 2 here. Here's the height. And now we just need to plug our numbers into this formula over here. Area is equal to base 1, which is 2, plus base 2, which is 4, divided by 2 times 3. 2 plus 4 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And this is inches squared. Okay, moving on to number 2. Remember, area is equal to base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times how tall it is. Let's call this base 1. Let's call this base 2. And here's our height, h. This is equal to 6 plus 10 over 2 times 4. 6 and 10 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. So we're left with 8 times 4, which is an easy 32 feet squared. Finally, we're going to find the area of this trapezoid with a hole drilled through the center of it. So here's our trapezoid, and we want to know the area on the outside here minus the hole. Okay, so area 1 will be our trapezoid. Area 2 will be the circle that we're punching out of the center. Here we go. Area 1. Base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times how tall it is. Base 1, base 2, and here's height. Okay, so 3 plus 4 divided by 2 times 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. 3.5 times 3 is 10.5. From that, we're going to subtract the area of a circle that has a radius of 1 meter. So let's do area 2 down here where I have a little bit of room. Remember, area of a circle is pi r squared. In this case, r is 1. So pi 1 squared. 1 squared is just 1, and in the same step, I'm going to go ahead and flip these like that to make it say 1 pi. Our final answer is going to be 10.5 minus 1 pi, or just pi, meters squared. Remember, you cannot put this and this together because these are pi's and this is just a regular number, 10.5. Okay? Don't believe there's a back. Nope, there's no back. Okay, this concludes our study of area of squares, rectangles, trapezoids, and circles and triangles, with a few composite areas thrown in there also. If anything was confusing or you got lost anywhere, make sure you go back and rewatch whatever section it was that you needed a second glance at. And I will see you in class.